All right, we got the late February knife sale. It's late, but it's great. And there's all kinds of knives on the table. These all belong to one person. And there's some good knives here that are odd, unusual, discontinued, first production runs, that kind of thing. Okay, my PayPal payment address. PayPal payment address is bigsbyhusker54@gmail.com. That's not my email address. My email address is lovethemknives@gmail.com. So if you see a knife that you want to buy, email me. Don't send me some obscure message through Facebook group or something like that. I won't see it until maybe a day or two later. So email only, not in the comments section, okay? Email me, please, if you want it. If you don't, then that's fine. Okay, so you can PayPal me through bigsbyhusker54@gmail.com, or there's my PayPal payment link, my Venmo payment address, and my Cash App payment address. Or you can send me a check or money order. So, I mean, any way you want to do it. And I will ship it first class in the USA. If it's international, I'm going to have more money for shipping, and I'll give you those rates if you want. Okay, so these knives, most of them have their boxes and paperwork. There are a few that do not, like these two Kaiser Megatheriums. They don't have the outer box like this one. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, and then like the Olamic knives, well, they never had a box, okay? They came in that zipper pouch with documentation and stuff. So let's go through these, and I don't think I need to take, that's enough information to heck with it. So, okay, first off, Benchmade Gold Class. This is a Cybert design, and $950 seems a little expensive for, but if you know anything about this, and I guess there are some scratches on here. I'll try and make note in my description. I didn't see them earlier. Under these studio lights, it's easier to see this, okay? So there's a couple of faint, not deep scratches, more like a rub mark. You see what I'm saying? But this one is very, very difficult to get. And let me show you the trick. So it just, opens and closes like a normal knife, right? But it's a double action. Check this part of the bolster out. Okay, so it's an automatic as well. Green G10, very difficult to get. It's numbered M390. And like I said, 950 got a really nice plastic, like sarcophagi that thing holds. It's really impressive. And make me an offer. Make me an offer. If I can pass it on to the owner and he can say no or he can say yes, so I'm not going to stand in the way of him negotiating. Andre de Villiers Pathfinder Blackwash, and it's $350. Here's the ADV. Okay. Looks pretty good. I tried to make note of any scratchers on any of these, but this one looks pristine. And that Benchmade got around me somehow. Here's one. This has got scratches on presentation. ADV, the Butcher. This is bronze, and you can see that. Now, if you bought this, you could have it washed. You see what I'm saying? The anode could be washed, and you could rebronze it, because these are not ones that you can feel with your fingernail. They're just a rub mark, basically. You know how titanium is. You just breathe on it. So that's really easily remedied. And that's $3.99 for that one, okay? Here's a Benchmade Bugout, blue scales. Just normal. Very nice. And not very expensive either. $99. And here's this Benchmade this is the 665 assisted opening, blue and black G10, 154 cm, just like that. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, I've never had my hands on one of these before. Got that button here to release. Really good. Right and left hand carry. Here's the Adamas. This is a big dog. This is a big dog here. All right, so that's D2. It's a $199. Here's the Benchmade Presidio, and this is not the newest model with the whatever carbon fiber or G10 stuff. This is the aluminum blade. This is the one they don't make anymore. And this one looks all right to me. It looks good. I don't see any scratches or obvious issues with it. And that's $175. Here you go with a grip, Reptilian, $99, 20 CV, and that looks fine too. So it looks unused. Like I said, it took me days to go through these knives and look at the condition. Contigo, $219, which I think is a great deal now that they're not being produced anymore. And that's M4 blade on that. Really good. Let's look at the pocket clip. You might have just a little bit, if you can see the edge, a little paint loss on that, but Benchmade will send you a new clip, so that's nothing. And next, Best Tech Horus, $140, S35VN, titanium. Got a little bit of carbon fiber on both sides laid in there. Check it out. That looks good. The Rhino, Brown G10, 154 cm blade, titanium backspacer, but not pocket clip. But that looks pristine, $65. The Ornetta, $219, it's M390, and that looks good. I don't see anything real obvious. Hold on. No, it looks pretty good. Yeah. So there you go, $219. Oh, this is one that Michael Janich did before the Yohimbo. This is the Be Warned, and it's OS 8, Blackhawk, so G10, all that, and it's a rockin' $69. Okay, OS 8A. Booze Blades, the Smoke. This, I'm trying to look to see. No, it's stonewashed, but I don't see any scratches. It's a front flipper. Kick it open. And yeah, the Booze Smoke, huh? M390, $200, that's it. Browse Reloader. And by the way, you know, if you do see something that was not mentioned, like you do find a scratch or imperfection or problem that made the knife not as described, I'll pay to ship it back, and then I'll refund your money when it arrives. So this is numbered. This is a reloader. Good looking. That looks pristine. That's got all the stuff in the box too. D2, $185. The Buck Inertia, gray aluminum. It's 420 HC and it's only $41. So you've got all this rigmarole here. And I gotta, okay, take that out so I can release the blade. So it's like an assisted open. And next, the Marksman, which is that Gavin Hawk collaborative. And let's look at it. Yeah, and I think I mentioned, no, I didn't, some scratches. Scratches, rub marks, nothing deep that you can, but it depends on how you want to characterize it. 154 cm. It's Boss Heat Treat. So one you could just carry, and it's $99. Next, we got Chavez Ultramar Redemption, Black G10 Titanium. Hold on. S35VN. Okay, and we want $249 for it. Check it out. And here it is. It looks, I mean, the blade looks pristine. I can't determine if there's any actual real rub marks or anything on the G10. Nah, it looks like that wiped off. Okay, $249. We've got a Chris Reeve Numsen, and it looks really good. It's stonewash. Right there. Nice. Don't have the cloth, the tool, or the lube, but the paperwork in the box are here. So, $3.99. The CRKT Foresight, AUS-8, and of course that looks pristine. It's perfect. IKBS, and $69. Then we've got the Buku, and that's it is Buku. It is big, isn't it? Steel handle, probably it's a Burnley design. A whole rockin' 8 CR13, so that's $31. And here, if you want to go back to old school, I think this was 2014, but I think this was like Import Knife of the Year, according to Blade Magazine stuff. This is the Hijinks. This was made in Italy. This is titanium, and it's Schleipner steel, so I believe Lion Steel made this. Really nice. There's a piece of whatever there, but it wiped off. Okay, so that's hard to find. $425. Parascale, and $75. Looking good. Looking real good. Schwartz design, got the wrap on it. Let's go to the next row. We got a couple of drop knives. So this is Ferrum Forge Crux, $125. Check it out. It looks fine. It looks mint. I don't see any problems with it. And the next is one of my favorites. This is Eric Oak's Orca, and this is carbon fiber with Moku tie. And you can look online, but these things sold for like $350, something like that. I've still got mine. Can't remember if I got the blue or the purple, because they had two different colors of Moku tie. RWL 34, not 35, but $299. You can't even get one now, I don't think. Fox Knives Tur, carbon fiber, LMAX blade, $199. That's a really nice, smooth, less is more type design, and yeah, it looks good. It looks pristine. Got the box and all the stuff, $199. Guardian Tactical Patron, carbon fiber scales, 150 CPM 154, $275. And they weren't cheap back in 2014 that way. So check it out. And there's a number there. Interesting, huh? Looks like these are the stops here, the thumb studs. Liner, full carbon fiber, that's for sure on those scales, $275. This is going to be a double deal, the payout and the deadline, $47 for both. And let me try and get things put together here. Yeah, is this IKBS? No, it doesn't say it is. And it is assisted opening. But that looks good. And next. Now, this deadline has got scratches on it. I know it does. And of course, now I can't see them, right? But it's got scratches on the scale. If I could get it at the right angle, I'd show you. You can kind of tell under here. Yeah, I can't get the right light. Okay, but it's part of the deal. Yeah, it's got some scratches on this side too. You can kind of see right there. So, you get them both. They both have boxes though, $47. And then the gun hammer, $119. This is Daryl Ralph design, and it looks good. I don't see any problems with it. So check that out, but obviously no outer box like this yellow. No, it doesn't have the outer box, but it's got the inner pouch and that box there. We got a couple of Megatheriums here, and these are, those are really an interesting design by Isham, but this is all black. And take a look. You know, no, I don't see any scratches. I see kind of a raised area here, but I don't think that's a scratch or a rub. I just think that's the way it was. And $195, and then, you know, either one. Carbon fiber here. And that looks nice. I mean, I want to get as good a picture here so you can get an idea of the condition. I tried to see if there were any things and was going to note them. So take a look down in the description of the knives. If I need to update anything, I'll do it there. Pricing looks perfect. $99, titanium S35EN. Here's crudo knives. We got a couple of these. This has got copper and carbon fiber. And it's 9CR18, which is a good user steel. And, you know, Crudo's big martial arts guy, so $149. And then the Carcinio is $159. That's 9CR as well. Carbon fiber on both sides. These look pristine. I'm not seeing any scratches, scrapes, or problems. So, next, we've got the Lanny, $349. Now, I know these are $415 new. And this is purple, but now it doesn't look as purple because I've handled it. But it does have, it has some light scratches that, I think I caught them here. Down near the end here, around here. Yeah, there's a light scratch there. And I don't see it on here. Yeah, there's a couple of little things. Now that's just affecting the anode. So you could have it washed, re-anodized, carry it and use it, whatever you want to do. But it's $349. But otherwise it's pristine. It's unused. Then we got these two knives from Charade. So the old timer capybara, fixed blade, rosewood, and ebony, and then you got the little folding one Delrin handles, 7CR17. Check this out. But it's a two knife deal, okay? And here's this one, the fixed blade. There's no sheath for the fixed blade, okay? But it looks unused. And for both of them, $45. Now, we've got line steel. This is titanium. This is integral. Okay, there's a cardboard, corrugated cardboard thing that slips over this. I just wanted to show you, you know, the tool, the pocket clip, all that stuff that comes with this is bronzed. I believe it's Schleipner. Yeah, steel. But it looks pristine. It looks good. Okay? Right there. And he wants, what does he want for it? $299. Smooth Criminal, Medford, $249. Aluminum, I think it's S30, yeah, it's S35 VN. And that one looks good too. Try to see if I got any scratches or scrapes. It looks good. So, and got the box, but I don't have the outer. If there was an outer cardboard box, I don't have that. I just got that with the dog tag and the information. Bigeron Centurion M390, $189. Looks pristine. And that is not bad at all for a knife like that. It's a good looking knife, shred carbon fiber. And let's put it back down. Oh, the Rainmaker. Check that out. This is Olamic. Entropic Blue, Titanium, M390, $5.99. I think this was $700 or more new. Okay? So if you've been wanting to get one of these, check it out. That looks pristine. Good looking knife. The next is the Whippersnapper. And this is a front flipper. Yeah, let me see. That's CPM 20CV, $4.99. So, Whippersnapper. Take a look. Yeah, I don't see any issues with this at all. I think most of these knives were just bought and eventually just put in a drawer. So, I don't believe they were ever really carried or used. $6.99 for the Wayfarer 247. It's got that scalloped molten bronze purple handle, harpoon blade. So you get it in the right light. You see the purple on this as well. Purple backspacer, harpoon blade. Very nice, and wasn't cheap neither. But, you know, under these Olamic knives, I've got all the information here, okay? Okay, so that's there, and that comes with it. Next up, PMP Berserker, $199. Throw my little tag all over here. Titanium S35VN. And yes, there's scratches on that. Right there. Scratches on the scale, but they're not deep enough, but what they can't be washed out if you re-anodize it or whatever. That should take care of it, but yes. And I'm sure this wasn't carried and used, but obviously admired, and it doesn't take much. $139 for the Hogue EX02, walnut scales, 154 cm. And that's nice. And it looks like you can go tip up, tip down on that. All right. And looks like they got a lock out there as well on the back. This one's nice. The Yohimbo 2 black carbon fiber with a 20 CV blade. Okay. That's a good looking knife. That looks... I don't see anything going on there at all. Comes in the box. And then I also have a smock, but it's the regular S30V, but it's bronzed. Okay, the hardware's bronzed. And it's $165 all in. The Spyderco Phoenix, a knife that's been out there, kind of a grail for some people. Very unusual and very difficult to find. And you can see it's got scratches on the bolster. See there? And there. So if you bought this, you could have it buffed. I mean, if you really wanted just to get the knife, you could take it apart, have these scales buffed out, because I'm not seeing any scratches on the blade. And actually then the white micarta looks good. So you really just got these bolster areas. So if you could buff them out, I mean, the guy that's putting this up for sale, he bought it this way, okay? And he paid like $450, $500. So $449. Rubicon, this one is pristine. And you can't get this one no more. So I like it. It's real glossy. See what I'm saying? But it comes in a zipper pouch. And it's $325. Now we got the steel wheel Gecko. This one's a big one. It's a N690 serial number, made in Italy, 159. And it looks perfect. Micarta coyote micarta, you know. So since it's made by Lion Steel in Italy, it's nicely, or Mazarin, somebody like that in Italy. So it's nicely done. It's a big dog though. Piercer, $69. And that looks fine. Let me see if I see any scratches. Nope. Nope. Okay, D2. And then next, Cut Jack, $31. These are FRN scales. One thing I noticed, it's got a good drop for washers, because I know these ones made in China supposedly didn't have bearings, but that drops great. So that's really inexpensive for $31. It doesn't have the outer sleeve like this does. You see that? Steel wheel Bargas. This is the big one. This is a 4-inch blade, and of course I got lint on it. There you go. That is a big boy, and I don't see any issues with it at all. And that's $59. Then the Tangram Vector, black aluminum. Got the Akudo steel on here. And looking around at it, I don't see any issues with it. $29. 2U knife NV2. So this is a frame lock. The NV3 was a liner lock. The NV2, this is a frame lock with M390, the Dave Warren II DW2. Good looking knife. $199. Comes in the hard case. Tucson TS22 for $55. And it looks good. Look at the backside. Spacer. It's D2, like I said. So only $55. And let's climb to the top of the next row. And this is a Venom Socom 6. 106. It's zinc alloy scales with a 440 blade out the front. And it's solid. And it's only $109. Viper knives, Catlett. This is a black canvas micarta, M390, $149. And it looks just fine. Looks good. And the Viper Storm. Another good-looking knife here, M390 Hinderer design, by the way, since you see his logo there. And $179. And then the Jix, $185. M390. Stonewashed. Mikkel Williamson design. There's your back spacers, your standoffs. And next is the Kite Fin, $125. S35VN. It's black with, and I don't know if those are rub marks or, it's stonewashed underneath that. So take a look. You decide. But it's $125. Then we got a ZT here. The 560 Blackwash. So black titanium frame, Elmax blade, Hinderer design, big old standoffs. It's a Haas. It's all good. $199. Dustin Turpin, custom made. It's got that BD, the CTS B75P blade. So this is custom made knife. And it has just an incredibly smooth, like Holt Spectre type of drop to it. Just incredible. It's really a very nice knife and very well priced as well. And then, and that's $6.99 or $7.99, I believe. $7.99. I didn't put the tag out there, did I? Here's another one, and let me get over here. Oh, there's the outer thing for that line steel knife. See what I'm saying? This is the Darryl Ralph Dominator, Proto, made in 2015, version 3, level 2, carbon fiber, titanium. Okay? And $7.99 is the price on this. Okay? But it was bought from Steel Addiction, and they paid $1,150 for it. $7.99, good deal. Here's all the paperwork. There's the cloth. There's the outer box. Okay. And then here's the zipper pouch underneath here. And that's all, folks. Email me if you're looking for a knife you want. I'll put you down for it. You can send a check. You can pay me 4 different ways online. And you know what we do? We love them knives. So you guys, stay sharp.